Woo, jump scare. Today I'm wearing my reflective hat just in case I get bitten by a rattlesnake and I need to be rescued. We're going off trail today, okay? We're gonna do number 41 again. It's the Silver Lock Prospect Trail from the Superstition Wilderness book. It's in my backpack. I'm not gonna get it out. You know that book that we're trying to do. What I did is I converted all of the coordinates using the NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, NGS website. NGS stands for National Geodetic Survey. Whoa, I'm remembering all this while I'm hiking. Hey! Anyways, what I did is I converted all the NAD 27 coordinates, which are in the book, according to them, which don't work, by the way. Not even close. I converted them all to the 1983, NAD 1983. We're gonna see where that gets us today. So you can see currently that I'm tracking the unmarked dirt road, quote unquote. We're not gonna walk all the way to Jacob's Crosscut trailhead. Instead, we're just gonna go to the unmarked dirt road, start from there. It says we're 0.34 miles. And then I plotted all these as the waypoints, right? Like the top Saguaro. If we click on that one, you can see that I input the new coordinates. These are different from the book, right? Let me zoom in a little. Oh my God, I can see it. The new point, like you can see it on as a shadow, the top Saguaro that we see out there. Oh, I'm getting real excited now. Did you see that? So it looked like the coordinate is only about 30 to 40 feet off instead of 200 or a mile as it was out in the backcountry. We could actually see it on the USGS topographic satellite map. You could see the saguaro cut off, the shadow of it. And I think that's it, because remember, it just had those two big arms and it was chopped off on the top. So that looks like it. And if that's true, then these new coordinates that I input are much closer. Okay, so here we are at the unmarked dirt road. It actually says that the pointer's that way. And this would make sense because maybe in 1994, this was the original start to the unmarked dirt road, but now it's moved up here. Wow, the sun went behind a cloud. Look at it. That almost looks like a painting. Isn't that crazy? That looks insane. I feel like we should be able to see it, you know? Like any day now. Because according to the book, it's only 0.1 mile northeast of the top Saguaro. 0.1 miles, as we know, there's 5,280 feet in 1 mile. So that means it's only 500 feet away. I should be able to see it visually. Other things I brought with me today. I brought my brand new, what they call snake gaiters. They're not, I think they're Kevlar? Kevlar, yeah. They were like $200. And I figure if I'm gonna be bushwhacking, I've seen snakes just on this path and on like Massacre Grounds Trail. I'm not going out in the backcountry without some protection. So anyways, so I bought some snake gaiters, and I brought a pole with me so I can smack the bushes as I'm hiking through the backcountry. Oh God, I'm such a wuss, for real. If I can't even hike 500 feet in the backcountry, how am I supposed to find some cool features and take you guys on some real cool trips? Oh boy. I just want to see some history, you know? Wouldn't that be cool? Okay. Is this not the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life? Hopefully not. All right, here we go. Okay, we made it. Look, there's a top Saguaro. It's topped off. There's the trail back there. Means the Massacre Boulder's right over here, 500 feet. But where? All right, let me drop a pin exactly where it is. We're passing through the fence. At the top saguaro marks the general area of the massacre site, atop cactus a few yards east of the trail. Check. The site of the Massacre Boulder is 0.1 miles northeast to the top saguaro. Continuing on the faint trail marked by rock. Where? Continuing on the faint trail marked by rock cairns. Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, let's go check to see here. Holy shit! I found it. There it is. That's it right there. That matches with the pictures. But look how far I am. It's in the right direction. At least. There's just no trail here. Look at this. Yeah, sure. Just, you know, climb down to it. Okay. Hitting all the bushes. It's down right over there. You see it? Holy cow. I'm terrified of being bitten by a snake, for real. Great news is these things seem to work great. Look at this though. I'm getting scratched the F up. Oh well. There it is. Holy shit. By the way, yeah, it's still off. It says it's 216 feet in that direction. We found it. That picture from 1994 is crazy. This is all clear. That guy with the beard is standing like right over there. There's no trail back here. It's just bushwhacking. All the rock cairns are gone. Whoever created those. This is cool. With it in the background too. Look, I found it. The location of the massacre site was passed down to Edwards family members, and Matthew K. Roberts, a relative, marked the site on map on page 275 of Corbin's book. Here we are. Isn't that crazy? In 1866, Sergeant William Edwards, on patrol from Fort McDowell, found the bones of about 25 people on the northwest slope of Superstition Mountain. After leaving the army, he returned to backtrack the remnants of the running battle with the Apaches when the Apaches forced the Mexicans westward. He found 25 people right here. Glover's book shows photographs of the site, and he raises the possibility of two massacres, one in the 1840s and this one in the 1860s. The massacre grounds, identified on the USGS Goldfield topographic map, are probably part of the route that Edwards explored when he backtracked the running battle. In the 1997 Superstition Mountain Journal, Gregory Davis compiled and analyzed the newspaper articles and documents of Carl A. Silverlock and Carl J. Malm, prospectors in the Superstition Mountains from 1901 through 1909. Rumors circulated that they found $18,000 of gold ore on the northwest slope of Superstition Mountain, which they shipped from the Mesa Express office. It is generally accepted that this gold had been lost during the massacre in the 1860s. Silverlock and Malm were immigrants from Sweden, entering the U.S. in 1868 and 1884, respectively. Both were educated men, and it is believed that Malm was Silverlock's nephew. Before coming to Arizona, Silverlock sold his ranch in Wyoming, which could account for some of the grub stake. In their final years, however, their luck may have run out, since they were receiving money from the county. Silverlock was committed to the State Mental Institution of Arizona in 1909, returned to the care of Maricopa County in 1917, and died on July 18, 1929 at age 84. Malm died at Kofeld's rest home in Phoenix on April 25, 1947 at age 78. See Trip 42 for more history and legends. I ran into some people and they were fascinated by the history of it back here. I am too. I think it's just such a cool, people are hiking back here and they have no idea, that like all this history is back here, and it's cool. We did it, man. I'm like riding a high right now. We found the boulder. Yes. Oh, I took off my snake gaiters and I put my pole away. Let me make sure I got it. Yeah, put my pole away. I don't need it for climbing back down. That's it though. Woo! Yes, riding a high, man, we did it. We climbed through the backcountry. I'm not so good. Okay, you know what I was better at? I was better at finding my way back. GPS tracks, A plus. I give you, I'm changing my tune now. I give you an A plus. I dropped little pins along the way. Here, let me show you. I wanted to show you before I got too far down this trail, but look what I did. So here's the actual Massacre Boulder. You can see it's literally directly east of here. We cannot see it. Let me bring up my camera. We cannot see it from here. Nice, huh? You have to go up and over the ridge and then you can see it. We saw, right? And then you can see that I dropped these little tiny pins on the way back. At first I was labeling them, you know, like there's a rock and there is something else, you know what I mean? So you can see all those pins. Even though it was only 500 feet off trail, I was still a giant baby. Yeah, follow the cairns. No cairns. They're all washed away, gone, you know? Okay, let's hike back. Look how beautiful. Nice. Let's say goodbye to the top Saguaro. It's over that way. You can't really see it. Bye. See you next time. You know what was interesting? I just wanted to notate here is fighting instinct, right? As soon as you step off the trail, it's true. Everything that I say in the video, you can't see it. It's like a magic trick, right? Literally, as soon as you step off this trail, I mean, and sometimes it's even hard to even find the trail. Like, where is it, right? And I was coming back and I was like going through the waypoints, you know, like just trying to find my way back. I had to fight the instinct because I knew that the trail was directly over here, right? Directly west of where I was. So I had to fight the urge to just go back and or listen for people because, you know, the way that I went, it's always important to follow your steps and go back the way that you came because that way you know that there's an entry point onto the trail, right? And if you go like a different route, then it could be unclear about if there's going to be any obstacles in your way. So I was like hearing people laughing and giggling on the trail and I'm like, oh, it's just right over there. I can just go straight over there. I'm like, no, don't do that because there could be unknown obstacles or snakes or anything that you're not sure about. Well, I got kind of scratched up there, didn't I? Oh well, we're almost back. Anyways, oh, I wanted to show you the next trip I was going to take too. It's the Garden Valley Loop. This goes through an Indian ruin where potsherds litter the ground under a forest of chainfruit cholla cacti. Several trails traverse this level expanse with Weaver's Needle and Four Peaks rising above the surrounding low hills. Dude, it looks so cool. Look at this old photo. Circa 1975. Anyways, I'm going to do this on Easter Sunday, I think. Let's go do it. 5 miles. Woo! Nice. We did it. Found Massacre Boulder in the top Saguaro. Found our way back. And we did some bushwhacking. Exciting. All right, thanks for coming along with me. Let's figure out the next hike.